people actually believe anything they're hearing from the opposition. Fox News contributor and pollster Frank Luntz joins us right now. He did some focus group testing with the dials and everything. Good morning to you, Frank.
Good morning. And by the way, for those viewers who want to participate in one of these, all they have to do is to sign up. Go to theworddoctors.com. Once again, theworddoctors.com, and they can participate in what you're about to see.
Okay.
We've got two great ads to show you. The first one is Harry Reid focused on the issue of Social Security. Now, you may be wondering, why are they talking about Social Security when we've got record unemployment, when we've got a record deficit, a record debt? The Reid campaign decided that Social Security was the weakest component of his Republican opponent's record, so he comes and challenges her in this 30-second ad. Now, the red line represents Republicans, the green line Democrats. The higher the lines climb, the more effective the ad. Let's take a look.
You've seen the ad.
I'd like to save Social Security.
Are you kidding?
I printed out these pages in June, and they're from Sharon Engel's old website. Engel's stance appears vastly different than it was before the June 4th primary,
Where she said we need to, quote, phase out Social Security and Medicare.
The real Sharon Engel was the one we saw in the primary who came on my program and said, I want to phase out Social Security.
Sharon Engel, views so extreme, she can't tell you the truth.
I'm Harry Reid, and I approve this message.
Okay, we
Now
saw that the Democrats liked that more than the Republicans did.
Right, but the Republicans were going up initially as fast as the Democrats because they used evidence. They took actual facts of what were on her website. That's effective advertising. I'm telling you, that ad will move voters in Nevada. Now, let's take a look at what Sharon Engel herself said about Social Security and her attack on Senator Reid.
The real Social Security solutions are to stop Harry Reid from raiding the Social Security Trust Fund. He needs that money for his own pet projects. We have a contract with our seniors who have put into Social Security in good faith. I'd like to save Social Security by locking the lockbox, putting the money back into the trust fund so the government can no longer raid our retirement. I'm Sharon Engel, and I approve this message.
Red meat for the GOP.
Right, but it doesn't move the voters that she needs to take. Barack Obama won Nevada by about 10 points in 2008. She's got to take some of those Democrats and bring them over to her, and that ad doesn't quite hit the mark. In the battle between the two ads, Harry Reid's ad wins. Now, we had the opportunity to listen to what Americans themselves are saying about these focus group ads. Let's hear about their frustration with politics in America in 2010.
You tell me, how many of you have a favorable reaction to the ads that you've been seeing on television? Raise your hands. Not one. Okay, we got one kind of hand going up. What's the problem? What's the problem with the ads?
None of them are believable. I mean, they lie. It seems like they just will say anything to get votes, and they will just say anything to get people to listen.
Do you trust the ads?
No, it's nothing new. It's the same thing we always see. It's all different variations of the same jargon.
They're all fluff or antagonistic towards the opponents.
It's all rhetoric and jargon, and now we're all under the ether.
So there you get some people reacting to the ads. And interestingly enough, Frank, if I were out there in Harry Reid's home state of Nevada, I would be talking about jobs more than Social Security because the unemployment rate there is skyrocketing.
But here's the problem. How does he defend the fact that as the Senate Majority Leader, the most powerful person in Washington, D.C., other than the president, the unemployment situation has collapsed in Nevada?
Yep.
How does he defend that he's the most powerful person, but he hasn't brought back the jobs, that he hasn't brought home the finances? Actually, he's got to change the topic because if they focus on the economy, Reid's responsible.
All right. Ads at Work with Frank Luntz. Frank, thank you very much. That's an
pleasure. Thank you.
Good. All right.